Let's do this real quick. Hey, y'all, come on in. Let's see. Are we on? It's always challenges. Good evening, good afternoon, whatever. I'm used to coming on in the morning, but good. I was going to say good morning. Hello, everyone. I'm all jacked up because of the time of day. I'm never on this time. I always come on very early in the morning at 6:10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for Rise and Shine devotional time. But today I am coming on to introduce to you my book called Fired Up. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to get on TikTok very quickly. Y'all, pardon me. I should have been a little more prepared, but it was not connecting like I needed to. And I'm going to hop on my phone to see who's going to be here as well. Let's try this. Let's try this. Come on now. There we are. All right. So, hello, everyone. Come on in. I am here to talk briefly about my book, Fired Up, that is on sale. Let me show it to you. Let me show it to you. This is my book. It's called Fired Up, a roadmap from corporate to kingdom in a year. Do y'all see that? Fired Up, a roadmap to corporate to kingdom in a year. This is a book that the Lord allowed me to collaborate with and write with my mentor, Pastor Monica Haskell. Hello, who's that? Hey, sissy, how are you? All right, this is a book that the Lord allowed me to write with my mentor, Pastor Monica Haskell. And this is really the roadmap that I use to go from corporate America, that I worked for over, 31 years, to working for the kingdom, being my own boss, and also God being my boss in less than a year. October of 20th of 2023. These months are moving so quickly. October 20th of 2023, the Lord allowed me to retire from corporate America. And I retired from corporate America to do full time ministry after I pretty much let God know on December 31st. You know how at the end of the year in 2022, it's what you're going to do better, what you want to do better, all those things. Well, that's what I did. So we had a service at our church, and in December, we laid our basically our prayer requests or what we wanted for the next year on the altar. The only thing that I told God is that I wanted to do better in ministry. I really wanted to make ministry count, and I wanted to do the best that I could do for God. And what the Lord did is he allowed me to be able to do that and more. And this book right here is kind of the roadmap that tells you the steps that I took to be able to feel not comfortable enough, but to have the faith enough to be able to come off my job. I'm going to read just the back part of it because honestly, you kind of got to get it. I already started reading my book anyway because I read my part because I wrote it, but there was other things in there that I needed to see to be able to get me fired up again. So let's talk about it. It says in Fired Up, Pastor Monica Haskell and Minister Amber Bonet share a straightforward plan for moving from a routine job to living out your kingdom assignment in just 1 year. This book isn't just about leaving your job. It's about embracing the work you were meant to do, whether that's in ministry, business, or a calling uniquely yours. Through clear guidance and the inspiring journey of Minister Bonet, which is me, Fired Up demystifies the process of discovering and pursuing your kingdom assignment. It's about finding the courage to say goodbye to the familiar and hello to a life of significance and fulfillment. I always knew that there was purpose on my life, but I really was never that confident in doing that. I've been in ministry since 2003, and the book really talks about that, but I could never really find my voice. I was always looking for something else. I was always trying to be like somebody else. I was always thinking that what God gave me was a mistake or pretty much not good enough. Well, in October, no, September of 2022, the Lord called me to start going live on Facebook. And then it transpired and it evolved to Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok, which is where I am right now. And the Lord allowed me to launch a broadcast, and it's a devotional, but it's more than that. It is really morning ministry that changes people's lives every single day by me tearing down tradition and teaching truth. I never thought that operating in my purpose and calling would really take me off of my full-time job, and it did. So this book here, called Fired Up: Your Roadmap from Corporate to Kingdom in a Year, really gives you the process that I went through mentally, spiritually, physically, and emotionally. It even talks about my weight loss journey. It even talks about my health and all of those types of things. Because in order for you to do what you've really been called to do, you may not be in ministry, but God has given us all something that we can do. Your health as well needs to be in alignment with those things. It takes you through the journey of how really living in total wellness all works together for you to be able to move forward and have the faith necessary to be able to leave your job. This book right here is real. This is not written 20 years ago. This is not the days of old. This is right now, within the past year, what the Lord has had me do. This book is $27, which includes your shipping. If you want to order it, what you can do if you're on TikTok and you want to order this book, I kind of went here. This is a different following for me because I see a lot of people coming in that I don't know. So, hello, if you want to order this book right here, you can do so by messaging me. All right. You can follow me, message me. Actually, you don't even have to follow me if you don't want to. You can message me and I will contact you as well to get your information. It's $27. Those of you that are on Facebook and those of you on YouTube, I will put the link out here as well for you to be able to order your book. And all it requires, you can pay by Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, Zelle. I have all of those giving ways, and that's what we can all do. The books came in. I'm super excited. It's worth a read. It's an easy read. It is not mystical. It's not do this, do that. This is really about taking something that God placed in your heart to do and really believing God that you can come off your job. I'm not going to tell you every day is easy. I'm not going to tell you that there's not learning curves. I'm not going to tell you none of those things. Hello, how are you? One of my subscribers. Hey, mommy, how are you? As well. I'm not going to tell you that there's some days where it may look a little lean, that you're like, Lord, did you really tell me to do this? God, I was waiting until December of 2023. The Lord told me October of 2023. He said, put in your notice and work for me. I will tell you this: I haven't missed a beat. God has always come through. The Lord is blessing like nobody's business because I made a choice to work for Him. This book is for you, or give to a friend if you truly desire in your heart to not just, maybe you don't want to come off of your job, maybe you love your work, maybe you don't want to actually leave where you are, but you want to begin walking in the calling that God has for you. Maybe you like to make gift bags. Maybe you like to make soap. Maybe you're a t-shirt, that's your thing. How do you actually do what it is in your heart and following your purpose? Make it a business, but also make it a ministry that blesses people. That's what this book is about. It helps you really take all those things on the inside of you that you're excited about doing it, and do it for God. And that's what I did here. So this book, you're more than welcome to order it. I'll drop the link for you. If you want this book on TikTok, send me a private message. I will get it. $27. That's it. Shipping included. Gifted to a friend. Let them know. Somebody needs to know about how to take actionable steps in order to be able to live that life that God designed them to live. That's all I wanted to share with y'all today. I had no intentions on being here long. I wasn't reading chapters or anything like that. I wasn't going through, but it even talks about how to prepare you for the transition, how to embrace your calling, how to celebrate success and future growth, how to overcome your challenges and your debts and your doubts. Well, debts too, but your doubts. How do you do that when you really believe that you operated in this calling? And then all of a sudden, you're like, God, did I make a mistake? I'm not going to tell you since October, I didn't question whether I did the right thing. But I will tell you that when you make a choice for God, he cannot be failed. God cannot fail you. And God is a promise keeper. So that's what this book is about. It's my journey and what I did from really December of 2022 up until October of 2023. All right. I love you all. Thank you so much for joining me. And I will see you tomorrow at 6:10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for Rise and Shine Devotional Time. All right. Thank you. Have a blessed day. Talk to you soon.